Clone the Kingdom route is pretty much fucked. We thought like, they've got it all under control. Like, you know, after the whole big invasion, everything seems to be fine. Oh no, it isn't, because you know what? Every single powerful person that was pretty much fighting right now is pretty much gone. I mean, come on. It's like, what the fuck are they gonna do? It's like, I mean, how many people are left now in like, I believe it's just Silver, Asta, Yuno, and that one other like little girl that we really not known too much about. So like through Clotho, it's like, yeah, they're a bit fucked because like what this new like woman just came out of nowhere who like I believe like her magic was like spatial magic, which is pretty fucking powerful, called known as Blackout, and it just pretty much took like all the high targeting powers. And it seems like Yuno was able to block this because his like tomb was able to like say that, because like, you know, the whole thing with like all the zombies was just a feint just to keep them distracted. And then when we saw it, it was just like, oh, everyone is like fucking hundreds of miles away from the actual kingdom, and we see this bitch just come out like from the way. It's like, yeah, why don't you help like a, you know, a young like manner like that? It's like this bitch just comes out. It's like, oh yeah, I just want some like, I want to absorb people like from their youth and just give it. So I'm guessing this is some like old bitch that's like just like, oh, I'm helping with like the evil guys, and it's just because I'm such a beauty. And I mean, not gonna lie, she's pretty hot. I mean, pretty hot, but knowing that she's probably about like 8 years old, and it's like, and she's there like grabbing people, saying like, you know, aren't I pretty and all that. It's like, you monster, and just literally tries to like devour her. It's like, you piece of shit. And then Yuno just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, yeah, about time I like to fuck this shit up. And it's like, I mean, this is just shows. I'm guessing this like with the four the clothes that he's got is like, this just shows that he's able to predict like high magical like power. It's like not exactly explained so far, but it's like, I don't know, he came in pretty badass, saying like, oh, you ready to fuck some shit up? And she's like, oh, what a cutie. He's like, we'll get away from them, the old lady. It's like, oh, you're so it's kind of curious right now, like what's happening, since we didn't. It's funny enough that we didn't actually see a single bit of Asta in this chapter. Like we saw like that other Black Ball, like that little girl. It's like that she was like the jokey part of the chapter where like the chef was like, no, I'm working on my masterpiece, and she's like, yeah, I need to eat this shit. It's like, I'm guessing as well, like maybe she might get involved. We might see a little bit of her. Like I'm guessing that she's just like the laid back one, but when shit gets down and someone tries to fuck with her, I believe she's going to be one of like a seriously a powerhouse to deal with. So overall, I mean, there wasn't too much to really say about the chapter. I mean, we got introduced to another new villain. Like, she seems pretty badass. Like, she was already able to, like, take care of all of the fucking high-ranking magicians. So now it's just Yuno, Asta, Silver, this little bitch here. Like, there's only a few of them left. Like, so we don't actually know, like, too much about, like, what exactly is going to happen now. So I'm very curious about that. But it's like, one thing I did notice, like, we didn't actually see, like, the rival that he had, like, the just new one that, Asta got. It was the, I believe it was the dude with the fucking fireballs and stuff, like, because, like, he was the only one, but I'm pretty sure, like, Yuno's group also got, like, teleported as well, from what I said. So, you know, I mean, the new villain, she seems interesting. I mean, she managed to take out, like, a bunch of people at once just to, like, distract her. So, yeah, so I don't know. It was a decent chapter, I'd say. It's like I think it's like a 6. It was a fine chapter. Like nothing too special. I'm looking forward to now how the fight's gonna go. Like since she's got spatial magic, and that's a pretty powerful fucking thing. And now we might actually be able to see, you know, a little bit more of Yuno, see what he's up to. But not too much to say about the chapter. But looking forward to it. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.